So you want to tell the story of being discovered?
Yeah. I was discovered in kind of a strange way. I was in Vancouver, and I went to a British Columbia Lions football game with some friends next door. They had free tickets, so they said, "Pamela, do you want to come?" And I said, "Sure, okay, I'll go." Never been to a game before. And I was wearing a Labatt's beer t-shirt, which is a popular beer in Canada. And the cameraman zoomed in on me and put me up on where the scoreboard is in front of like 60,000 people. And there I was. I'd never seen myself in anything, and I looked up and I was like, oh my God, that's me. That's a story. I didn't even recognize myself at first. But they ended up pulling me down to the 50-yard line at halftime, interviewing me, and they're like, "What's your name, young lady?" And I said, "I'm Pamela Anderson." And they said, "This is Pamela Anderson, the Blue Zone girl," because I had Blue Zone on my shirt too. And Labatt's got in contact with me and gave me a year contract. I did a commercial campaign and a poster, and I did a billboard, and that's how Ken Honey discovered me, who discovered Dorothy Stratton and Kimberly Conrad from Playboy. And I did my first cover for Playboy in October of '89. They flew me to LA, I stayed at the mansion, and that was my first plane ride, actually, to Los Angeles. And I went back to Vancouver, and then they flew me down, and I got my work papers and everything, and I've just been, I did a few episodes, you know, of Married with Children, and then I got Home Improvement, where I played the Tool Time girl, Lisa. And that's been wonderful. We're in my second season. And I've got Baywatch now, where I play CJ Parker. This is my first season last year. So I'm kind of shuffling both shows. I've got a contract with Baywatch, and I just keep on, anytime they can get me for Home Improvement, I do that. And then This Is Wonderful, this turned out to be, Baywatch is on hiatus right now, so I got to do this feature, Snapdragon. It's my first feature, and it's so exciting. It's great. I mean, Baywatch, we have no rehearsal time whatsoever. We do a 1-hour show in 4 days, you know. So we do, you know, 60 setups a day, so there's really not a lot of time to prepare, so really it's being thrown into the fire on that show. And now we actually get to play around and do something. And working with Steven and Chelsea has been a great experience. And Worth, the director, is fantastic, and I've learned a lot. Definitely learned a lot. I hope.
If it's a real meaty role for you.
Yeah, Felicity's an interesting character to play. I mean, there's really not a lot you can say about the story without giving it away, but it has a real interesting twist at the end. But I play...
Sorry, that plane is so loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so loud I can't really hear.
I didn't hear it at all.